So welcome to my channel Rekha Datta English Classes. Guys, today I have come with 3 idioms, and trust me, I have derived these 3 idioms from English podcast or from some conversational videos or from some speeches. So when I pick up these kind of vocabulary words of idiom and phrases from some conversational videos, I find that it is really in vogue. I mean, people are using it more and more. And when you are initiating these vocabulary words or idiom and phrases in your conversation while you're speaking to somebody, you find that your English conversation, it becomes very impressive. At the same time, the person who is listening to you is really going to get benefited by the conversation. So today I have come with 3 idioms. I'm starting with the first one, that is put someone in a box. So when you are putting someone in a box, or put in a box, or put someone in a box. So when you are putting someone in a box, it means that you don't want that person to live freely. I mean, in a free spirit. You don't want that person to grow. And you categorize that person, you limit that person, you in a very restrictive way. You actually do it in a very stereotype way, and you don't want that person to grow, to flourish, to prosper, because you have categorized that person and limiting that person to in a restrained way, and you want that person to live in a certain way, and you are defining the character of that particular person, thinking that suppose that some person is in the habit of speaking less. So what do? You just put a label on that person and categorize that person, or putting him into a kind of box. You feel that this person is very quiet person. I mean, this person is very naive, this person is very quiet, very innocent, and he cannot do something in his life. I mean, already you have categorized that person. You have restricted the manner of that person. You don't want that person to come out of the box. So you are letting that person to remain in the box. I hope you got my point. I mean, when you want someone to be in a kind of box, it means that you are putting that person in a box, means you are limiting that person's activities, that person's behavior, and you want that that person should behave in a very certain way. I mean, you can't expect anything else from person to do. You are categorizing that person. You are giving that person a kind of foundation that person cannot come out of it. I mean, you are defining that person too narrowly, depending on the certain behavior of that person. Suppose that you think someone is very quiet, as I told you, and you would say, don't put that person in a box just because he's too quiet. I mean, he has lot more to offer to the world than you think. Or suppose someone is artist, and the artist, he might say that being an artist, I don't want people to put me in a kind of box, because I want to do a lot of experiment with my style. So please don't put me in a kind of box thinking that I'm an artist, so I can do this much only. Another example we can take that suppose there is a girl, and this girl likes to wear some special kind of dresses. So just because she wears certain kind of dresses, you cannot put that girl into the box by telling her a reckless girl. I mean, you cannot define someone by their present certain behavior. You cannot define them. You cannot categorize them and put them in a kind of box. Okay? I mean that you cannot assume someone to be the way you think he or she might be. But actually the thing is that we should not put any label on anybody. So my next idiom is to stick in a groove, or if you're using this idiom in a past tense, so you can use stuck in a groove. Groove means, you know, rut. It means that when you are being monotonous, getting bored, and you are doing the same thing again and again, you are stuck in a non-changing pattern of life. I mean, you are not changing your pattern of life, you are using the same monotonous pattern of life, you are working on it. So it's called I am getting stuck in a groove. So getting stuck in a groove, that you can use in a present tense. When you're talking about the past tense, so you can say I stuck in a groove. Okay, so you can say like I've not been doing anything new. It seems that I have got stuck in a groove. So it means that I'm not doing any new thing, any exciting things. I'm doing the same repeated monotonous thing again and again. So you can say that I got stuck in a groove. You can give another example too, like when I was young, I used to have lots of dreams. I used to think a lot. I was very ambitious. With the growing ages, it seems that I have been getting stuck in a groove. I mean, now I am just slipping into a kind of slump. It is also another idiom actually. It means that I am not getting out of the rut. I mean, my whole lifestyle is very boring, and it seems that I am getting stuck in that zone. I'm getting stuck in that particular zone. So you can say like my morning car is stuck in a groove. I mean, it's always the same routine. Wake up, coffee, commute. Or you can say that my workout has gotten into a kind of groove. It's stuck in a kind of groove. Because I'm always using the same pattern of doing working out. I'm not using any new pattern, new way of doing it. So it becomes very monotonous. So it seems that my workout has got stuck in a kind of groove. So when you want to say that you're, getting stuck in a kind of groove, it means that it's been fixed. I mean, the same routine, the same monotonous way of doing something. And you are not experimenting with something new, or you are not doing something new to come out of it. So another idiom which you can use in this place, stuck in a groove, that is, to come out of the rut. So coming out of the rut, it has also contained the same meaning. It means you just want to come out of the monotonous way of living life. You want to do something new and experimenting with your life. Suppose you are the captain of some team, maybe cricket team or any other games team. So you can say our team has stuck in a kind of groove, because we have not been using any strategies or new method to play. That's why we are remaining in the same place. We are not improving. We are remaining in the same place because we are not adopting new method and new ways to improve. We are just getting into a kind of groove. So we are talking about a lady, every day she cooks the same thing. It seems that she got stuck in a kind of groove. Every week she cooks the same food. Nothing new she comes up with. Same way, suppose that after the breakup we find this person has got stuck in a kind of groove. He doesn't move and go anywhere. He has become a kind of potato couch. So after breaking, we find that this guy has got stuck in a kind of groove because he doesn't want to move out, doesn't want to mingle up with people. He wants to remain at home. He just got stuck in a kind of groove. So my next idiom is to drool over or drooling over. So the meaning of this idiom is when you look at someone or something with pleasure, with admiration, with a desire or longing to get that thing or to get to that person. Or another meaning is to drool over means you have water in your mouth in the anticipation of food. Suppose that something is there which is very alluring and the food is very delicious. You start having water in your mouth. So you can say that I'm drooling over this food. Or the dog drools over the meat. That you can also say. Drooling over means when you have, very strong desire or longing to have that particular thing. Maybe to not only think but also to get close to somebody. So you can say that girls in the party, they were drooling over Shah Rukh Khan. Suppose there's a party and Shah Rukh Khan has come as a chief guest. So all the girls were drooling over Shah Rukh Khan. They wanted to get close to him, wanted to talk to him, wanted to get near to him. So that's why, you know, it's called drooling over. It can be used in terms of food also, and it can be used in terms of some strong desire which you want to get something, when you want to get something. Now if I want to give examples, so let's see that how can we do it. So every time I pass by a bakery shop, I always drool over the pastries on the window. Or you can say whenever Tom sees sports car, he always drools over it, and he can't wait to buy that particular car, you know. So if we talk about a girl, suppose she sees someone wearing some designing cloth or designing dress, so she would say that she cannot stop but drools over the designing dress of Rani's. And it's really amazing and stunning dress. She cannot stop herself but drools over the dress or the designing dress of Rani which she is wearing in the party. So guys, these were my 3 idioms. I would suggest you that you know the meaning perfectly, and after that you can use in your conversation. You know guys, people say that when you are able to put forth your ideas in a nice way, in a simple language, you don't need to use idiom and phrases in your conversation. But I say that when you are learning this language, you are very much obsessed with this language, why not adorn it? Why not add up more and more vocabulary words in your conversation to make it impressive? So thank you guys for watching my videos. If you like my videos, I'll come with more and more such kind of videos which will really satisfy you. So thanks for connecting to my videos. Thanks again.